I wanted to make this video actually like a few days ago or a week ago. I don't remember when it was originally, but I just couldn't. And I don't know if that's because I guess in the end I still had like this tiny little bit of hope that the channel, the Unus Annus channel, would still be there, that somehow it wouldn't be deleted, even though like I knew deep down that it would be, if that makes sense. Like it was just this, I don't know, humans, we are a weird species, because even when there is no hope, we can still have hope, if that makes sense. Because even when we know there's no hope and there's nothing we can do about it, we can still believe that there's hope. God, I feel like I'm gonna cry again. Basically, I just wanted to talk about what the Unus Annus channel has meant to me, and like what I'm gonna do with what it's taught me, basically. So Unus Annus came into existence during a very hard part of my life. So as you guys know, if you watched I don't remember what the video's called, but if you guys have watched my videos, you know that I lost my cat in May of last year, of 2019. So my cat, who I had had for 16 years, since the time I was 5 years old, I lost her in May, and I'm still not okay with that. I'm still not recovered from that, which I think makes the Unus Annus, the death of the channel, hit that much harder. But anyway, basically what I'm getting at is that I was having a really hard year because of losing her. And then I, around Christmas time, fell into one of the worst depressive episodes I've ever had. Which, when I say that, I mean that I did not leave my bed for almost at all. Like, if it had not been for my dog, for Jinx, I would not have left my apartment for days. Like, and that's just how it is. Like, I barely left my bed, I barely went outside, and like I said, if I hadn't been for Jinx, I wouldn't have gone outside. And that was also one of the longer depressive episodes I've had. And so one of the things that helped me a lot with that was knowing that there was going to be an Unus Annus video every day that I could look forward to. And like, I don't know how to put it that would make sense to everyone, but basically just knowing that I had that to look forward to made a big difference. And then, of course, when I finally came out of my depressive episode, COVID happened, which, for me, COVID, like, has really not changed my life much, which is depressing as fuck. But for me, like, I don't have any friends, which is not by my own choice. Things are complicated, but no, I don't have any friends. I don't go out. I don't do things. So for me, COVID has really not affected my life, but still, like, I mean, aside from, like, obviously the anxiety surrounding there being this, like, deadly disease, there being a global pandemic, which, again, the videos really have helped me get through the past, like, what has it been, like, 7 months at this point, just because it is a very stressful, thing that's been going on. I don't know how else to put that? It's just been very, very stressful, even though, like I said, my life has not been affected that much, but I am higher risk than most people, probably. So obviously it's been stressful. And then just having you know, those videos to look forward to every day, and knowing that, like, hey, if I just get through today, there'll be like a 20 or 30 minute video of these two guys who I love to death, just goofing off and having fun, and they'll make me laugh, and whatever they post, it's gonna make me laugh and whatever. So, you know, just having that to look forward to has been, I mean, it's just made a huge difference for me. Obviously the channel is gone now. I spent all day yesterday watching the live stream. I was up till 3 a.m., which is not abnormal for me. But yeah, I was up till 3 a.m. watching the live stream to be there when it was deleted. And I guess I've talked about what Unus Annus means to me. I should talk about what I've taken from it. So obviously, on some level, we are all aware that we're gonna die. Like, there's no avoiding it. Like, once, like, I think we're all aware of it on some level. But it's not something that most people think about a lot. For me, I have thought about it a lot because obviously depression, but it's still this weird concept that is really hard to grasp, I think, for most people. So, because time is such a strange, abstract thing, it's completely a man-made thing. So, you know, like how, like, there's just, it's hard to visualize and say, okay, well, this is how time works, this is how much time, blah, blah. And then, of course, we don't know how much time we have left, because, I mean, like, God could die in my sleep tomorrow, or tonight, or whatever. I could die in my sleep. And the past, I don't know, 4 years have been a weird time for me, because of moving to a state that I should never have moved to. And that has really screwed me over, because it's just, I don't want to get too much into it, but, so it's just the past 4 years, I've kind of just been wasting so much time, and I've been aware of it, and I wanted to do shit about it, but it's been kind of this thing of like, okay, well, there's nothing I can really do about it right now, so I'll just wait, or something like that. And I don't know, having Unus Annus, like, I don't know if this was the way it worked for anyone else, but it's like, it seems like the end came so fast. Like, it seems like one minute we had all this time, and the next, oh my god, it's been a year. Like, it didn't, I don't know how to explain it, just time, man. But it's like, it just seemed like the end came on so fast that, yeah, I don't know. It's really, I guess, put things in perspective for me. And basically, because of Unus Annus, I have pushed really, really hard to be able to move back, not to my home state, but back to New England next year, which hopefully the beginning of the year, but middle of the year at the latest. And it's just made me really want to pursue the things that I want to do, that I want to accomplish, you know, chase my goals and all that, because time is just hard, because time is so relative. Like, sometimes it seems to move so slow, and then other times it seems to just fly by. So, yeah, it really is just a thing of, well, I need to do everything in my power to get where I want to be and to do what I want to do, and I need to do that now. Like I'm not, like, obviously I still have time that I could do these things later, but at the end of the day, if I don't do it now, then is it ever going to get done? But yeah, I don't know, it's just like, I don't know how to word this exactly, but it's just like, I've wasted so much time. And like that clock, I still hear that clock ticking in my head now. Like that, because it was, I don't know, it just, in the last like 30 seconds of the live stream, that clock, oh my god, it was so, like, I have never been disturbed by that clock before, but in the last 30 seconds of that video, it was so ominous. And I don't know if anyone else felt this, but I felt like it was just, well, obviously it was ticking down towards the end, but it didn't feel like it was, just the end of a YouTube channel, which obviously it's not just a YouTube channel for a lot of people, and me included, but at the end of the day, it kind of is. But that clock sounded so just ominous and just like impending doom, and I don't think I will ever forget that. Like, even now, like I said, I hear it still ticking in my head, except now we're not talking about the YouTube channel, now it's like my life, which like I said, I've wasted so much time that I need to do what I want and what I need now. Like, which it's a hard thing, because the things that I want to do and the things I want to accomplish are not easy things. Which I think for most people, what they want to accomplish isn't easy, because otherwise they would have done it already. But because it's this thing of like, I'm gonna move 9 hours away from my parents and my horses, which I've lived on my own before, but it's still, like, being 9 hours away from someone is a lot different from being an hour and a half. So, but it's this thing where I know that if I stay where I am, I'm never going to accomplish the things I want to accomplish, and I'm not going to be happy, and I'm never going to meet people, I'm never going to make friends, all these things, which doesn't make what I want to do easier, which I'm giving myself a year to move, because if it doesn't happen by then, it's, I don't know. And I do want to try to make YouTube videos, which obviously I've been severely lacking in that, where I don't really, like, I want to be a YouTuber, like, I want to make, well, I don't necessarily want to be a YouTuber, but I want to make YouTube videos, and I want them to do well, but, because of, obviously, reasons, it's been difficult to get any videos done, like, this year, or it's going to be difficult to get anything done while I'm at my parents' house because of my anxiety. But, I'm going to try to do videos when and where I can, and then hopefully once I move, kick it up a bit, because I'll be in my own place and I won't have to worry about the social anxiety aspect of that. But in the meantime, I will probably be putting out at least, I already have 1 or 2 videos planned, I don't know. The one depends on if I can ever be at home alone, because, yeah. But the other one, I will probably be taking a road trip with my service dog, Jinx, figure. While I'm doing that, I might as well make a video about road tripping with a service dog. So, that should be sometime next week. depending on when I post this. So this is the day, obviously, after Unus Annus. So I should be making that video sometime next week, and then hopefully getting it posted sometime around then too. So if you're interested, I do have a lot of videos planned. Next year hopefully is going to be a better year, and I say this every year, but next year I am really going to do what I can to accomplish what I want and be where I want to be. And like I said, it's going to improve a lot once I move. So it might not be the beginning of the year. It might take a few months into the year. It might be like July. But I will not let it take longer. I will not let it be something that I will move. I will get it done, and once I move, I will be able to do a lot more and accomplish a lot more, and just I'll be a lot happier too. So like once the move happens, which I will probably be doing a little bit of a video on that as much as I can, videos are gonna kick up, and I'm going to be a lot happier, and I'm gonna be doing a lot more and all this other stuff. So then also towards the end of next year, probably, it might be a little sooner, it might be a little later, I don't know, but the plan is the end of next year, like I said, sometime around then, is to get another dog, which will be my service dog prospect. And so I'm in the process of like figuring out what I'm gonna do as far as breeds and stuff. Like I'm on one breeder's wait list, which but yeah, so obviously that's a whole process. I actually do want to make a few videos about the process of finding a service dog as well. I mean, a service dog prospect, which is different from finding a service dog. So I want to make some videos about that as well. I want to focus kind of, not heavily, but I want to do more videos about service dogs, because there's a lot of misinformation out there, and there's a lot that people who are getting into service dogs probably don't know, because I know a lot of things I did not know when I first got Jinx. So I want to make videos about that and surrounding that. And then once I get another dog, I want to do a lot of videos about the training process, about how I pick out the dog, all this other stuff. So, you know, hopefully next year is going to be a good year. I don't know. And a lot of it is because of Unus Annus, which is like, it's crazy to say that this YouTube channel has changed me, but it kind of has. And it's like, I don't know, last night I was so sad. Like, I could not get to sleep because I was just so sad and, I don't know, paralyzed from Unus Annus. Like, I've cried twice from this channel, from videos from this channel. One was in the Cutting Onions video when they were talking about losing pets, obviously. And then the other time was during the live stream when Mark got in the coffin and Ethan was crying. Because it's like, I don't know, Ethan crying just makes me cry. So, I've cried twice during the life of this channel. Not during the life of the channel, but because of videos from the channel. So, anyway, so last night, I was so, like I said, I don't know, paralyzed, sad, just a lot of emotions. And then this morning, talking about this, I have hope. And it's been a long time since I've actually felt hopeful about doing YouTube and making YouTube videos and about my move that I'm planning and all this other stuff. So it really has had a major impact on me. And, I don't know, this time of year is always hard for me. Like, I always have depressive episodes going towards Christmas. Some years are worse than others, but there's always something. But this is, I don't know, I feel good. Like, I feel really hopeful and really inspired, and just, I don't know how to explain it or word it exactly, but it just makes me want to do what I want to do. It makes me want to chase my goals. So that's what I'm gonna do. And like I said, I'm hoping to do that video, the road tripping with the service dog, next week. We'll see how things go, because it's not completely up to me. And then, like I said, hopefully once I move, hopefully that will be in the beginning of the year. And then I'll be able to start making more videos and just doing more things. And yeah, I don't know. I hope this video makes sense. I feel like I say that at the end of every single video, because I just rant. I just start talking and I just repeat myself and I try to word things, and I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I hope this all made sense to everybody, and that, which, I mean, if you haven't watched the channel, you're probably not going to get it. And I don't know that everyone that watched the channel even took the same thing from it. I'm sure there's like people who took entirely different meanings from the channel and everything. So, but for me, I was there from like the third video, so I've kind of watched the whole here. Basically, I've kind of watched the whole thing. So yeah, that's where I'm at.